I'll be right back with you. And we're back. We're going to head off and do some fighting. Gonna turn on the analog control and fight us some, well, very, very wolf-like enemies. Don't really see them causing us any kind of a problem, though. Frame rate went down a little bit there, but it should pick up. Actually, I think I know part of what's causing it to have a problem, and I'm just going to take a second to fix that after I show you. Wrong button. The new monster we just faced. Arise. Type of wildflower that grows on the road in Felghana. Its origins are unknown, but they attack any human that gets too close, even though they don't seem to have any actual will. Approaching them is not a good idea. And we're back! Not only are we back, but I've gained the ability to show this off. If you want to, you can use the mouse to control your character. Right mouse click by default jumps you, and left click slashes. Yeah, not really a useful feature in my opinion, but it will be good for me to be able to motion to things, like for example, that is a plant. That is all. So let's go ahead and kill it. Only thing I really have to get used to is the fact that using a PlayStation 2 controller means that when the analog stick is turned on, I can't use the D-pad. I generally like switching back and forth between such things, so I might end up switching to an Xbox 360 controller. Maybe. I don't know. Since the Super Nintendo controller is the model for the PlayStation controller, which is the model for the PlayStation 2, I sort of have a fondness for it. And level up. Level ups are fairly quick in this game. I won't really be doing any grinding since you don't need to. And here we have another save point, but I won't even bother with it. All goes aye! So sorry, I thought for sure you were a monster. What are you doing here? Otto explained that he had come because Ricardo had asked him to. Oh, are you the help that Ricardo sent for? Oh, thank you, you're a lifesaver. I think the mayor's still somewhere down in the tunnels. The boss was searching mostly around the entrance before you got here. But now he still hasn't come back. I sure hope the monsters haven't eaten them. Brrr, it gives me the chills just to think about it. Anyway, please help them if you can. He told me to stand guard at the entrance, but I can't stand being left here by myself. Hope the miners' Mayor Edgar gets back here soon. Oh, one thing you might notice is that I'm all glowy. The reason that I'm all glowy is because of the MP speed over in the corner, which dictates how quick my magic restores. This is one of the best songs in the entire game. Not the best, but it's absolutely awesome. I'll be linking to the SNES version down in the comments, because I'm especially fond of it, but just check this out, it's about to go into overdrive. Just awesome music. And after we kill a few more enemy types, we'll go into the bestiary and see what they're called. Here we see so far the mine is full of spiders and bees. If you do a down slash, by the way, you have a much higher chance of stunning your enemy than any other way, and this can be a really huge benefit, as stunning your opponent, obviously, gives you more time to thwack them before they can respond, and generally, that's a good thing. These enemies in the Tigray Quarry aren't really that much of a threat, though, but it still never hurts to be prepared, and to get ready for having good habits. What's amusing is that the enemies in the original Tigray Quarry were a horrible mess to deal with most of the time, at least in my opinion, so this goes rather nicely differently. There are ways to get up there by abusing the boost and being able to jump even higher than you're supposed to, but I won't be abusing those. I might show them in the bonus features I'd like to do at the end of LPs, because you can do some things you're not supposed to be able to do, but I won't be doing it in the main run. As you can see, those goblins are very, very nasty. And now we've seen the majority of the enemies we're going to see in here, so let's check out what they're all called. Monsters. Bickmoles. a type of bee found in the upper levels of the quarry. Once docile, they have grown aggressive in recent years, since they've grown so large and heavy. They can only fly at low altitude. And those spiders are called gulls, a huge spider which prefers to live in dark places. It normally clings to the ceiling, where it curls into a ball. When its prey approaches, it attacks with threads of poisonous silk. Luckily, this game doesn't have status effects. Radels, one of the many species of goblin. Primarily dangerous due to their clubs, which they swing with incredible force. They love to beat their foes into a pulp, and when they find a target, they're stubborn in their diligence to chase it. So don't try running away from them, unless it's to get them into a better position. They won't let up on you. Just trust me on that one. So, this way is where we're going to have to go eventually, but we don't have what we need. So, we're just going to skip that for now, and fight some more Radels. Also, you might notice that we have a combo meter over in the bottom left corner, saying we currently hit about 97, 99 times. It caps at 99, and this controls how much EXP you get because it boosts your EXP rate. If you can keep that hit at 99, you keep up a bonus rate of 1.99 experience as opposed to 1. It can't go up to 2, except for the PSP port, where it requires you to have 999 consecutive hits. 5 rival was obtained. Nice lovely little sound there. I'm going to try and keep that multiplier, if only because, well, I'm not going to grind, but I'm going to take all the levels that I can get. I don't avoid fighting enemies. We don't want to go that way. And there goes that lovely little combo I had built up. It's okay. As long as you're attacking, you keep it generally a good combo. The enemies here like to provide you with healing herbs, so while I'm not being as clever as I should be, I'm not suffering for it too bad. And there, we just had a new kind of enemy. The Kayron. Originally a bat which inhabited the quarry, they randomly send out ultrasonic waves because they are apparently blind and horribly mutated. I mean, seriously, look at that thing. Yeah. We're gonna find out more about why the monsters are all like this eventually, but for now, it's just important to know these things aren't nice to us, so we have every reason to kill them, with extreme prejudice. You get gold by default every monster you kill, so you don't need to worry about that, but you get bonus gold sometimes when enemies drop it, so you definitely want to pick that stuff up. It's also good to jump downstairs, so you can keep up your combo, because, as said before, your combo is more than just stylish. It also affects directly how much experience you get. And it's the most important of those little things that'll fill up over in the corner. But we're about to lose our combo anyway. Middle-aged miner. What in the world are you doing here? You don't look familiar. Are you from Valentine Castle? Adol introduced himself and said that he was doing a favor for Ricardo. I see. Well, it's good that you're here. I'm Dewey, the head miner in this quarry. I came here to look for Mayor Edgar, but this is as far as I made it. I can't just leave him down there, though. There are monsters down there that I'm afraid your sword won't do much against. Unless we can find some way to deal with them, I don't see how we're going to get the mayor out safely. Maybe there's something in the storehouse you could use. Alright, take this with you. Got the storehouse key. Now, where was that room? It's on the other side of the open air strip mining chamber. You would have passed through it on your way here. If you find anything useful in there, feel free to take it. Well, I hate to be so useless, but I guess I'll leave the rest to you. That's okay, my good man. Not really a lot you can do. You're an NPC. So we now have the storeroom key. That storeroom key is why we didn't go to the left before. So, yeah. I just didn't see the point in showing that we couldn't open up a door because it was locked yet. Not really very much useful in showing off, oh hey, a door you could do something with if you had a thing called a key. If you feel differently, let me know in the comments. Probably won't change my opinion too much. But hey, it's always good to know what people think. I will be showing off one door we can't open quite yet, if only to whet your interest, but that's because we won't be opening it for quite some time. But it's still right there. I could say if at all, but come on. A door that's locked in an RPG always has a key somewhere, right? if we really desperately wanted, we could use this area to grind a lot. And in fact, Songs in the Morning, or Erica, who originally turned me on to this game, let me know that she's rather infamous for going all the way back to town. Yeah, nothing I'm going to do, though. I'm getting the second set of equipment. Over there is a miner's charm. Of some kind. Would probably be nice to have. But we can't get to it yet without abusing that lovely little boost trick. Which, I'll be honest, part of the reason I'm not showing it off right now is I need more practice. But still, you can get that item, but the person who would want it won't accept it from you until you could get it due to plot developments anyway. So it's really just a waste. Also, it levels up. You do restore all of your EXP, oh, rather all of your HP, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Besides just the fact that your combo can be helpful for making it so you're able to defeat monsters easier, it also makes it so you'll stay alive in tight spots. And I don't consider it grinding to go and run over and fight the monsters I could have fought if I'd chosen to. And we're very close to the other side of that strip mine. The open air mine strip is right here. Look at the detail just put into this dungeon. All those waterfalls, the bee up there. It's really a wonderful game as far as visuals go. Which is why I really didn't want to show you just a very tall, small, squished little letterbox version. Really just not all that awesome. And we have more Raudels. Quite a few more Raudels. And some Germs. I'm going to try and completely show off everything inside of that manual. If only for the sake of completion. Over here we have some more gold. Will definitely be helpful. Oh, I could have sworn there was something over here. That's fine. Let's see, is this the storeroom? It is firmly shut and can't be opened. Nope. I know that it wasn't the room, but, you know. Oh, hi. Door. So, this is here. Looks rather suspicious, don't you think? Come on. Think. Think. You're no fun. So, we're to use the key. And what awaits us? Okay, so, what do you think awaits us? Treasure? Glory? A boss? Or a purple dinosaur? Just comment. Don't think. Let's find out which of you were right. Big wide open room. Can't be anything in here. Wait. That's a mysterious figure if I ever saw one. My name is Delarn, Shade of the Great Will. I would have you show me your skill, red-haired swordsman. And we have our first boss battle. Delarn the Creeping Shadow. Getting some frame rates issues. Damn it. This boss is really not hard, except for when you're not moving right. So the main trick that I like to use against Delarn, that was shown to me by Songs in the Morning, is a very simple one. For one, running around in circles makes it easier to dodge his attacks. And one little interesting thing is that, well, the way that that your attacks combo works out is if you do 2 attacks before hitting Delarn, since you're only going to be able to get off 3 attacks, you'll do the maximum amount of damage. As you can see, I did 17 damage on the last strike, as opposed to about 10 or 12 I would have done otherwise. When you get Delarn down to about half health, starts opening up, rather ending, with a flame move. Luckily, Delarn is very close to the end of its life. There's one last flame wave. And level up. That wasn't too bad. Is that the best you have to offer? Still, you have an unmistakable spark in your eyes. I must be certain. I shall report this to him. And the pretty awesome boss battle music. There are 2 boss themes in this game. Well, more than just 2. But 2 main boss themes in this game. And everyone that said treasure also gets to be right. Because here we go. You know, there's something familiar about that theme. It almost reminds me of... Nah.